Hi guys, welcome to Yoga with Kai again. Today we're going to go through a creative flow. So this is going to be mainly just guiding through poses, not a ton of cueing. So this is probably more for somebody that's has been going to yoga classes prior and they just need to get their wiggles out. So if that's you, great. And we are going to go ahead and start. So find yourself in a comfortable seated position. Go ahead and begin to inhale, lengthen up through the spine. Let's go ahead and take 3 full breaths together. Nice deep inhale. Audible exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more, nice deep inhale. And exhale. The eyes are closed, softly flutter them open. We're going to start with breath of fire. It's 30 audible exhales, powering through the core. So if you've been to my classes before in person, you know how to do this. Or if you've watched some of my other videos, I believe I went through it. But what we'll do is 30 exhale breaths, power through the core. Inhale, hold for 7, exhale, release, and we'll go back into it. We're going to go into it 3 times. So go ahead and prepare for breath of fire. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, breath of fire. Inhale, hold, exhale, release, inhale, back in, exhale, breath of fire. Inhale, hold, exhale, release, last round, inhale, exhale, breath of fire. Inhale, hold, exhale, release. When you're ready, return back to neutral breath. Feel free to flutter the eyes open if they're closed. And we're going to meet on our back. So with ourselves on our back, we're going to go ahead and begin to neutralize the pelvis. Get those hip bones to stack right underneath the ribs. From here, go ahead and draw the left knee in towards the chest. Reach out through the right leg. On the exhale, take the arms up, pews, and we're going to reach forward. Inhale, extend up. Swap sides, exhale, back to your pews. Inhale, back up. From here, on the exhale, roll up. Reach the hands forward. Inhale. Exhale. Roll forward. Next one, we're going to jump to chaturanga. Into upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Go ahead and pedal the feet out. Plug through the hands, especially the pointer finger mound. Shimmy the hips side to side. Let's inhale, rise the right leg up, release the left heel towards the mat. Exhale, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, true halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Release the right hand down, bend the right knee, twisting forward fold. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist other side. Inhale, back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, guide the arms all the way up, extend a mountain. Grab the right wrist, reach over, lateral flexion. Inhale, back up. Exhale, other side. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, true halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hop back, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, rise the left leg up, release the right heel down. Exhale, thread the knee through. Step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise arms all the way up, extend a mountain. Exhale, lateral flexion. You can take one foot behind, reach over. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, one foot behind. Back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, true halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hop back to chaturanga. Actually to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Deep breaths. Plug in through the hands. Next inhale, drop to the knees. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Continue for 10 more breaths. When you're ready, return back to neutral spine. From here, root down through the right knee, kicks down the right foot off. Modified side plank. From here, we're going to lift the left leg up, reach the left arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, draw the knee and elbow towards each other. Inhale, extend. Exhale. Inhale. Plug in through that hand. Two more. Extend the left arm out. Slowly rise up. Plug the left foot in. Have it be parallel. Arms will extend out. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, reach the left arm over. Gate pose. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, side plank. Inhale, back up. Exhale, gate pose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Good. From here, bend the left knee. Reach back with the left hand. Kick the foot into the hand. Open up. Extend back. Back to cat-cows. Inhale. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 5 more. When you're ready, return back to neutral spine. Root down through the left knee. Kickstand the left foot off of the mat. Extend the right arm out. Wrist, elbow, shoulder stack through the left hand. Right arm extends up. Lift the right leg out. Exhale, draw knee and elbow towards each other. Inhale, extend for 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Back to side plank. Inhale, rise up. Plug in through that right leg. Make sure it's out parallel, rooted down. Arms will extend out. Exhale, reach over. Get pose. Few breaths here. Next, inhale, rise up. Exhale, release down, side plank. Inhale, up. Exhale, gate pose. Good. Continue to flow. Reach out through that extended leg. Two more. Last one, side plank. Return back down to table. On the exhale, shift back, downward dog. Deep breaths. Plug in through the hands. Each exhale, shifting the hips back, reaching the heels down towards the mat. On the next inhale, shift the gaze forward to the hands. On the exhale, we're going to hop forward to a Malasana squat. Inhale, back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, back to downward dog. 3 full breaths. Inhale, shift the gaze forward. Exhale, Malasana squat. Inhale, back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to downward dog. Inhale, shift gaze forward. Exhale, Malasana squat. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Good. 3 full breaths. On the next inhale, shift the gaze forward. Exhale, sit to yogi squat. From here, maybe shift side to side. Lubricate the hips, warm them up. Do what feels good. If you can, see if you can explore reaching the arms out, really creating rounding through the spine. Get familiar with the triceps connecting with the knees. When you're ready, hold still in your malasana. Breathe, lift through the heart. Elbows are on the inside of the knees. Soft engagement through the glutes, supporting the external rotation of the thighs. Next, inhale, rise the arms all the way up. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Shift the heels in, yogi squat. Inhale, rise the arms up. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. Notice that the heels are shifting slightly out as I go to the forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, heels go in. Exhale, yogi squat. Inhale, rise the arms up. Exhale, shift the heels out. Inhale, halfway lift, heels in. Exhale, sit. One more. Inhale, up. Shift out. Back to yogi squat. Good, breathe here. From here, arms are gonna extend out. Spread through the fingertips. On the exhale, we're gonna protract through the shoulders, draw the navel into the spine. We're gonna do 10. Audible exhale. From here, sit back, Navasana boat pose. Good, take some deep breaths here. Maybe you can explore taking the arms up overhead. Reach one leg up, then the other. And maybe explore both. When you're ready, release down, roll onto the back, come back up, reach. Arms extend out, reach. Protract. Good, 3 more. Next, exhale, roll forward, jump back, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Feel free to pedal the feet. Deep breaths. Next, inhale, rise up the right leg. Bend the knee and open up the hip. Gaze underneath the right shoulder. Then go ahead and look back over the left shoulder. Maybe you can see your foot, wave at it. And maybe you can slowly begin to plant it down into wild thing. Few breaths. Plug in through that left pointer finger mound. When you're ready, transition back. Single leg down dog. Exhale, right knee in towards the chest. Thread the foot through. Rise up, Anjaneyasana. Actively squeeze the legs together. Neutralize the hips. Exhale, reach forward. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, rise. Exhale, drop the knee, twist across the body. Inhale, back up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, back up. Exhale, twist. Last one. Inhale, up. Exhale, reach the arms forward. Straighten out the lead leg, pyramid variation. Each exhale, lengthen through the spine. See if you can draw the chest towards the thigh. Root down through the left hand, wrist, elbow, shoulder stack. Roll onto the left side of the foot. Maybe find the big toe, or you can transition to a regular side plank, whichever you prefer. If you find the big toe, Find a bind, opening up, side plank variation. Transitioning back, low lunge. Drop the back knee. Inhale, rise the arms up. Neutralize the hips to the best of your ability. Isometrically plug the heel and the knee in towards the mat, pulling them towards each other. Exhale, arms to cactus. Press the back of the head back. Inhale, up. Exhale, drop cactus. Inhale, up. Exhale, drop to cactus. Inhale, up. From here, rise up, Anjaneyasana. Pivot the back foot, warrior one. Hips are squared up, feet are train tracked. Exhale, release the hands down. Interlace them behind the head, behind the back. Inhale, up. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Humble warrior. Activate the back leg. Holy crap, my hands are sweating. Breathe. From here, frame the lead foot with the hands. See if you can find the hand on the inside of the right foot this time. Okay, little lizard's lunge. So you start a frame, walk the hands in. If you want, you can drop the back knee, keep it charged up. You can even walk the hands down to the mat. Do whatever feels best to you. When you're ready, take the hands down. Transition back, single leg down dog. Inhale, single leg plank. Exhale, single leg chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to downward dog. Deep breaths. Same thing, other side. Inhale, rise the left leg up. Bend the knee, stack the hips. Gaze under the left shoulder first. Then look over the right, see if you can find your foot. Wave at it. Then maybe drop it down into wild thing. Take a few breaths. When you're ready, transitioning back. Single leg down dog. Exhale, knee between the hands. I'm struggling, guys, okay? Place the foot down. Inhale, rise up. Anjaneyasana. Energize the legs together. Extend the arms up. Neutralize the pelvis. Exhale, hinge forward for 3, 2, 1. Back up. Exhale, drop the back knee down, twist across. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Good. I believe we've got 3 more. Awesome. From here, exhale, hinge forward. Hands will come down, straighten out the lead leg, pyramid variation. Each exhale, lengthen through the spine. See if you can draw the chest towards the thigh. Charge up the back leg. Go ahead and transition to a lunge. Right hand's gonna root down. You can transition to a regular side plank, or if you want to find the bind, find the left pointer and mid finger on the inside of that big toe. Wrist, elbow, shoulder stack. Opening up. Side plank variation. When you're ready, transition back. Low lunge, drop the back knee down. Inhale, rise the arms up. Neutralize the pelvis to the best of your ability. Breathe here. Exhale, take the hands down. Shift the hips back, runner's lunge. Back to low lunge. Hands are going to come on the inside first. Adjust to where you need. Typically, you want that torso to sink in on the inside of the thigh. Then transition the hands to the inside of the leg. Lizard's lunge. Back knee can drop, or you can activate the back leg. Take some breaths. You can drop the elbows down. Do what feels best to you. And when you're ready, take the hands back down. Transition back, single leg down dog. Single leg plank. Single leg chaturanga. Inhaling to up dog. Exhaling, child's pose. Take a moment. Breathe, rest. If you want to open up the lateral body, walk the hands off the mat. Try to keep equal weight distribution through the hips. Sink the head and the heart down. Coming back, other side. When you're ready, returning back to neutral, a few more breaths. Slowly rise up to table. All right, I think we're warm. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into low lunge again. Left foot forward, right leg back. We're gonna go into that neutral pelvis, then begin to lunge forward. The back foot's tucked under. It's gonna give us an active stretch through the psoas. Fix my princess Leia buns, okay? So take some time here, breathe. And then we're going to take the right hand down on the inside of the left foot. From here, the torso, once again, it's sinking in. It's finding connection to that thigh. On the exhale, we're going to curl the right hamstring. Good. So we're going to do this for about 10. Now, if the curl feels really uncomfortable, you can try squeezing a block and holding it for 10. 9, woo! 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Find the block, release it. Now that's a little hard if you have the cork blocks, but if you have the foam block, it's a little bit easier. From here, we're gonna roll to the pinky toe side of that left foot. Now, very important here, keep the lunge forward. Common tendency is you don't have a good alignment here if the hips are back, so keep the hips lunging forward. From here, twist across the body, look back at the foot. Let's go ahead and open up the left hand, thumb facing up. Curl the hamstring, maybe you find a bind. Maybe you don't, whichever is fine. See if you can begin to kick the foot into the hand, pull the hand into the foot, opposing forces. Go ahead, release. We're going to transition back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. And exhale, downward dog. Woo! Feel your hammy. Yo. We're going to come back to table. Now we're going to do the right foot forward, left knee back. Neutralize the pelvis. Begin to lunge forward. Take some breaths here. Settle, sink in. Back foot is tucked underneath of you. Active stretch. When you're ready, go ahead, begin to take the hands down on the inside. Okay, torso's in, connecting a little bit more with that right tricep and the right knee. Now, once again, we're going to do the hamstring curls. You can either do it here, or if you want to find a stagnant hold, find a block. Keep it exposed for 10, 9, 8, 7, readjust if you need to, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and release. From here, we're going to roll to the pinky toe side of that right foot. Keep the hips forward and keep lunging. Left hand will come down. Go ahead and twist across the body. Bring the gaze back to the back foot. Few breaths. Maybe curl the back hamstring. Thumb faces up. Through the right hand. Maybe you find a bind. When you're ready, unwind. Transition back. Plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Begin to shift the gaze forward to the hands. Bend the knees. We're going to hop forward to Malasana squat. Awesome. So if you have blocks, great. If you don't, that's okay too. I'm going to demonstrate with blocks going into crow pose, because everything we did got us ready to fly. So with the blocks here, we can put the feet up. Just allows the hips to get up over the shoulders to get a little bit more leverage to lift off. Now in crow pose, just like Malasana or yogi squat, we're really finding compression through the front side of the body. Okay, knees are going to come towards the triceps or up to the armpits. The nice thing about being up on blocks is it levels you up. That way you can get the knees a little closer towards, it's not like in the armpit, but pretty close, okay? Hands are going to come down. Now I talked about the pointer finger mount of the hand. Make sure you plug in there. If you lift off there, you're going to lose a little bit of strength and it might give you some wrist issues. So keep that plugged in. From here, I'm going to bend my elbows, wrap them back. Okay, knees into the triceps. From here, I'm gonna lean forward, okay? It's all about counterbalancing here and plugging in. From here, I'm gonna squeeze my mat through my fingertips. That's gonna keep me from going too far forward. That's your break. Okay, maybe curl one hamstring, go towards the glute, maybe one foot, then the other, and maybe both. Holding here. Breathe. When you're ready, coming back down. I'm going to take the arms to chicken arms. All right, so if crow's there, great, keep practicing. Next variation that I'm going to teach is single leg crow. Now the thing with single leg crow that you want to think about is a dropping a knee in. So once again, lots of compression, wrapping the triceps in. I'm going to start with both knees into the triceps. Hands are going to come down, lift the hips up, plug in, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop, I'm going to curl a hamstring, so I'm going to pick this side, curl a hamstring, drop a knee in, hold, maybe I extend the leg out, in, maybe back to the tricep, and back down, okay? So we'll go through that again. Feel free to do chicken arms. Whew. My little CF lungs, they're getting a workout. It's good. Breathing is good. Okay. So, we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to choose this other side because balance. Got to practice both. Okay. Knees on the triceps. Remember, there's a wrapping motion. I'm plugging in through my fingertips. That's my brake system. Pointer finger mound is down. I'm going to lift my hips up, come forward, crow pose. I'm going to choose this side, curl the hamstring in, curl, drop a knee, maybe extend out, come back in, maybe back to the tricep, and come back. Now once again, if you don't get to single leg crow, that's so chill. Keep practicing crow. Maybe you're here and you stay here, which is perfect. That's crow. Okay, maybe you don't leave the blocks. Totally fine. Gotta go through first grade to get to sixth grade. Okay, so from here, let's go ahead, come onto our seat, move the blocks aside. All right, from here, let's go ahead and extend the legs out in front of us. Notice I'm grabbing my butt. It's just to move the flesh out from underneath of my sit bones, okay? From here, I'm gonna plug my heels in, lift the toes up, inhale, lengthen up through the spine. Exhale, contract the core. Reach forward. I'm hinging at the hips. Spine is long. Now, if you're here, that's okay. Work with your exhale, walk the hands down. Nice deep breaths. Next inhale, rise up, bend the left knee, lengthen up through the spine. Exhale, twist into that bent knee, gentle spinal twist. Reach out through the extended leg, reach out through the foot. Deep breaths. One, swap sides, bend one knee, reach out through the other leg, inhale, lengthen up, exhale, twist. I know with twists, we're trying to soften the midline. When you're ready, return back to neutral. And do a little bit more core drill before we come down into relaxation pose. Okay, so you can have the blocks up on level 2 or level 1. I'm gonna probably put mine up on level 2. Know that I have like super gnarly blocks. They're the cork ones. They're heavier, so I probably wouldn't recommend level 2 if you had the thin foam blocks. If you have the thin foam blocks, go to level 1. Okay. From here, I'm gonna wrap the elbows back, contract the core. I'm gonna push into my heels and press my hands down and lift my booty up, okay? Pike pose. Variation 1. Variation 2, sucking the hips back, contracting the core. Variation 3, plugging the feet up. Dropping down, take a breath. Inhale, exhale, push. 1, 2, or 3. And release. 1 more. Inhale, exhale, push. 1, 2, or 3. And release. Let's go ahead. Find the blocks under T. Counteract all the gnarly work we did through the upper body. Okay, lengthways is gonna go in between the shoulders. Hamburger ways is for the head. Let's go ahead, take the bottoms of the feet together in Supine Baddha Konasana. Take some time here, breathe. Feel the body. Feel free to extend the arms up overhead. Take a few breaths here. When you're ready, slowly begin to close the legs up. Drop over to one side. Begin to move the blocks aside. We're going to come into our final resting pose, Shavasana. So come back onto your back. Gently tuck the shoulders underneath of you. Let the palms face up. Extending the legs out. Allow the feet to fall open. Take a moment here, close the eyes. Relax the jaw. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Be here with your body. Be here with the heat that was created. Take a moment to recognize your internal flame, your power within. the body is the bow, asana is the arrow, and the soul is the target. I invite you to slowly begin to wiggle the fingertips and the toes. And if it serves you to extend your arms up overhead in a final stretch, feel free to do so. And when you're ready, you can guide yourself over to either side of the body to a recovery pose. While you're in this recovery pose, recognize what your body and your mind was able to carry you through in your yoga practice. Honor the time on your mat that you dedicated to exploring the possibilities in your body. And when you're ready, slowly begin to guide yourself up to a comfortable seat. We'll take our hands to heart center. It was an honor guiding you guys through an energizing flow. My prayer is that you felt that internal fire within and that you were able to explore your personal power and fire. And have a beautiful day or evening. Namaste.